I say, I live, free the rap is here. What's up? I live among the creatures of the night. Yes, free the rap. I can see you here, and you've gone for so long. You've gone for so long, but today you're here. We are continuing with our topics. How is at home free the rap? You told me you're gonna talk to your dad and tell your dad that, hey, dad, there is someone just like you here. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Everyone who is watching and everyone who is here with us. Hello, free the rap. How are you doing? I live among the creatures of the night. Hey. Yes, free the rap. I can see you in the chat. Like the as you come in, you like the talk, yeah? You like the talk as we continue, like the talk as we continue, How are you? I'm cool, free the rap. Give me a like. I know your subscription, I have it. How is everyone at home? Yeah, I feel like laughing when I remember how you told me that you're just like my dad, funny like my dad, Yes, yes, yes. I can see you here. Thanks for tuning in. Good, good, good. Remind me, free the rap. Which country are you coming from? Which country or continent are you coming from? Are you in Africa? Are you in the US? Are you in Asia? Are you in which continent are you from? It's good to know where your friends are from, where your tuners are from, and even Jamaican uncle himself. I'm in Africa. Which country from Africa? Free the rap, man. Which country from Africa? Me, I'm in Kenya. Kenya is my motherland. Kenya is my country. Kenya is in Africa. And, meeting online people, we meet from different continents, different angles of the world, and different places. So, you guys, my guy, welcome to the topic of today. Seizures, epilepsy and seizures. Greetings to you, Dr. Benjamin, and everyone in the chat. Welcome, Uncle. Today we're gonna do about seizures. Let me do this. Let me leave it like that. Today we're gonna talk about Mario Cario. Mario Kari. What does that mean, free the rap? What does that mean? So, if you are new today in this channel is Benjamin the Wise Guy. My name is Dr. Ben. I'm from Cario. Cario, where is Cario? In Kenya. Cario. Welcome to the chat. As you come, give me the likes. Hit the like button. If you are using your phone, just double tap that screen and then you will be liking it. Super Family King, Mr. Doctor. Hey, yes, Super Family King, Mr. Dr. Ben. How is everything? I'm welcoming people to the chat before we start the topic, And if you are new to this channel, missed click. And if you are new to this channel, remember to subscribe and hit the like button. Like yes, as we continue, free up yourself and tell us from the chat where you are watching me from. Let's get to interacting. I usually say, let me get to know you, and I'm not the only one who is knowing you. Even other people that are in the chat, when you talk to me, when you chat, they'll interact with you and they will know where you're coming from. So, as usual, welcoming people in the chat is very important. Super Family King, welcome to the family. Welcome to the chat. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the like button. And remember, if you have any question that you feel you can ask. Don't fail to. Thank you, me brother. Wagwana, big up you, big man, every time, Yes. Remember to hit the like button. It gives impressions out there. When you like a video, it brings more people in from your area to see what is happening. So that is how we bring people together here on YouTube. You like, it brings people. You like, it brings people. And then you find, if you are single, you've got someone from the chat. If you are in the same university, you got someone next to you. If you are having, you need a mason watching, and this mason says in the chat that I do construction, you found someone in the chat. The American uncle is laughing, man. Yes, the topic of today is seizures. We are still on epilepsy, and there are seizures of unknown evolution. Don't just eavesdrop, man. Don't just eavesdrop. Come to the chat. Tell us where you're watching me from. Tell us where you are watching Dr. Ben from. Tell us where you're watching me from. Come to the chat. Interact with my guys in the chat, like Free Rapper, Super King, and Jamaican Uncle. Like the chat. I'm still welcoming guys as my 8437. Oh, my time is here, and we will start the topic. So welcome guys. We have been learning about epilepsy, and some people, many people, everyone. Let me say, everyone that has been here through the week has learned something new or challenging. Yeah, something new or challenging. In this way, some people didn't know that seizures can happen without you falling down and having a convulsion. You see, some people didn't know that. But today, people have known that some seizures can happen without you having a convulsion. Just imagine absent seizures and a generalized seizures. They can happen. So tell me where you're watching me from, you guy, my guy. Come to the epileptic. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that, man. Are you on medication, Super Family King? Are you on medication? Or how do you manage it? So you see, when we are discussing these things, they are reality of life, and we need to encourage and keep on telling people it is. Remember we said epilepsy is not a complication that can make you not to do things the right way. Yes, I'm in. Thanks for that. Don't miss your medication. Yes, please don't miss your medication. And Super Family King, if you are okay with it, would you tell us which kind of epilepsy do you have? How the character of your seizures? Are they tonic, absent seizures, all that we have named? Clonic, tonic, absent seizures, all those. Which one? Are they focal or generalized? But I think you have learned something about the generalized seizures and focal seizures. So right now, if you are asked what kind of seizures you have, you can quickly tell people that I have this kind of seizures. If they are tonic or clonic or atonic seizures. Atonic, we learned about atonic seizures yesterday, and you saw what atonic seizures are. So my guys, Smiler in the city. Lately you've been so busy. Life as a grown man, as a grown woman, as a grown up, everyone is busy. And I've always known you are a busy person when it comes to content creation and doing good things. Hi, Dr. Benjamin. How was your weekend? Glad to be here with you and the family today. Just listen to people of integrity. Yes. A straight line, and then you feel that integrity and dignity has hit in. Yes, just listen to how Smiler is saying. Hi, Dr. Benjamin. How was your weekend? It was nice, and glad to be here with you and the family, Dr. Benjamin family. It is Benjamin the wise guy. Yes, you see, blessings to you, family. Smile in the city. I'm still running you right now. Big up Jamaican uncle for your support upon your brethren, your friends, man. Big up Jamaican uncle. But luckily I haven't had one on a few years. Oh, okay. I would like to know which category of seizures that you have, so that I can at least advise more on that. So anyone who is coming here is new in the channel, welcome, my guys. Welcome. Hit the like button. Yeah, man. Enough love. Big up all the time, Jamaican arm. Yes, it's swear right about now, hitting in. It's sure is my guy from Qatar, man. Qatar, the land I call Qatar the land of heat and sun. Yeah, heat and sun. There in Kenya there is a term we use. We use a term called jua kali. Jua kali means hot sun, but it was turned to be a phrase to call them people that are working on how can I call them? It's jua kali means what in English? I know you know that here in Kenya. Now the topic of today is seizures of unknown evolution, seizures that come without you knowing what brought them. You know, some people can have epilepsy and maybe the brain has neurogenetic disorder, but this one, they are just seizures that come without any. You go and do an MRI, you do an EEG, everything is okay. You do blood test, no infection, you do what, but this person still have seizures. Let's take the step. We walk as we talk. We walk as we talk. Now, seizures of unknown evolution is a seizures where doctors cannot clearly determine how the seizures started and spread in the brain. You just have seizures, but the doctors with all Liz is here, my friends, my brethren. Liz has hit the chat, man. Liz, where are you watching me from? I think mine are tonic clonic. Yes, tonic means clonic means spasm, so convulsion. So tonic-clonic is where you fall, you are stiff, and then after some time you start convulsing. From Nairobi, yes, Liz is watching from Nairobi. Please, my guys, welcome Liz Lee from Nairobi. One day, Liz Lee, we're gonna see you around. I'm in Nairobi. I know. One day in one corner, we will meet and say, look, Liz Lee, this is the Benjamin the wise guy. This is Benjamin the wise guy. I love meeting my supporters and talking to them and interacting. One day, very soon, Jamaican uncle is landing in Kenya, and we're gonna have an interaction session. Maybe it will be filmed, maybe it won't be filmed. You see, maybe it will be filmed, maybe it won't be filmed. Subscribe. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Jamaican uncle is like, he's always happy. Always happy, man. Yes, you're like your friend here in Kenya. Your friend. Are you from Kenya? Super farm. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I talk like a Jamaican, right? People say you talk like a Jamaican, man. I talk like a Jamaican. My accent is Kenyan. Yes, I'm from Kenya. Liz from Kenya. Now, Caesar of unknown evolution. How does this Caesar? If you're watching, don't fail to like. You're the Jamaican man. Hiya. That's cool. That's cool to hear. Everyone tells me that I'm a Jamaican, and being a Jamaican is a good thing, and born in Kenya is a nice thing. Now, seizures of unknown evolution, where doctors cannot clearly determine how the seizure started or spread in the brain. This is used in the seizures classification system from International League Against Epilepsy. There is a group called International League Against Epilepsy that does research on epilepsy, and they have several WhatsApp groups. Like if you are here, and connect me, guys. Yes, if you are here, like Super Benjamin the wise Rasta. You super from you. I was saying there is a group called International League Against Epilepsy. This group has WhatsApp group. So super farm you have go to be registered to that WhatsApp group. It helps so much when it comes to encouraging and creating that social integrity and dignity towards people that have epilepsy. And you know, social integrity and dignity is making them stay well without epileptic conditions or attack. Yes, it does not mean the seizures is fake or mysterious forever. It means there is not enough information yet to classify it. You are understand. Yeah, man. So I've said, I've said this. I've said when we say seizures of unknown evolution, it does not mean you are not having. It does not mean you are not having the seizures. It cannot be classified, and it cannot be prepared. It cannot be classified under focal or generalized. It's good. Hi, you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm very good.
The pain?
Yeah, nothing.
Elisha? You talk to her about eating?
Yes.
Yes. Sitaki ukuje na
ile kitu nasikia hapa tu, nasikia uzito. Hebu guza hapa hivi.
Inside the glove.
Nasikia uzito hapa. Nimeshinda.
Shika hivi tu hivyo. Shikia tu hapo. Yes, because if it ruptures and you should stop having heavy works, bending, you sleep in the side.
Yes.
Which side?
This side.
On the left. No, on the left side. Is that fine? Mpaka vile utapona. So unaona bado haijapona. It's still not yet well. So hii ni kwa sababu tumetoa hizi.
Ndio kama uzito.
Yes, and I'm worried about this area, not even this area. Hii ukikula sana tumbo ishibe ama upate acidity tumbo nini inaweza anza kufungua uondo.
Niko na dawa ya acid.
Yeah, very important. Na ukishika hivi so unasikia, hebu shika, it's warm. Which means it has not healed. Okay. You check inside by starting from here. Here. You go here and then you touch here. You will feel this place is warm. So you fluids are more necessary than solid food. Okay. Yes. Acid, please. Roughages, fiber, vegetables, very important. I don't want constipation. Okay. Constipation inaweza rupture. So it's doing good. You continue. If you finish your antibiotics, you'll come back. We examine again. Okay. Yeah, but the heaviness imeisha, si ndio? That's nice.
Yako tu hapa.
It's warm. Hata wewe mwenyewe ukishika hapa, you'll feel it's warm. It means inflammation is going on. And you should be very careful with it. Okay. But huko kuko sawa.
Kwa hivyo hii kitu itaisha.
It will. Okay. It will. Uipe tu chance.
Kunywe tu uji. Acha nikunywe tu uji.
No, there are some zinaitwa nini? Soups, advice. Soups, vegetables. Vegetables, very little what? Starch.
Okay. No ugali.
Ugali kidogo. Ugali ni starch kidogo, mchele kidogo, but vegetables and the others more fluids more. Sawa? Okay, but it's doing good. No tissue. No walking around mpaka hii pone. Ushinde tu kwa nyumba kama umepoa.
Asante.
Dorothy. Wait guys. Dorothy. Come. Don't nini sasa. Usifunge. Usifunge. Let her take care of it. Unajua when it is open like this, ita heal haraka.
Okay. Kwa hivyo isiwekwe dawa yoyote
panguza na hii ama umpe ingine kama hii atakuwa anapanguza juu na cotton wool. Metronidazole. Yes.
Okay.
Metronidazole only. Because if we close it naogopa joto. Sana hapa. Watumpe kama hii moja aende nayo na cotton wool. Yes, unajua arudi mpaka dazi. Yes, so utakuwa unapanguza mwenyewe tu hii area.
Okay. Bila kuguza maji. Nisioge kwanza.
Until this area is healed. Sawa.
Asante.
Orals au kumpea jana?
Sioni leta
maji. Hazijakuja? Ulimpea Ampiclox? Na cefuroxime instead of nini basi mpe cefuroxime ama which one, nitrofurantoin. Okay. That one works like nini metronidazole. But after eating asitapike bidii. Yes, let's continue with Seizures now. And sorry about that break. Continue about seizures of unknown evolution. Now, seizures of unknown evolution are the goats. Hi, do you remember me? The goats, you. The goats, you. Yes, I do remember you. Now, it does not mean it's fake. Seizures of unknown evolution, some people say that it's fake because you have gone to a hospital. You have gone to a hospital and they have done the MRI, they have done the EEG, they have done everything, and nothing is vendating the cora. What do you call a lesbian? When that clean, you'll be removed in the charts. You'll be removed in the charts. Someone will take care of you because you are bringing nonsense here. You don't entertain nonsense in my channel. You vendor, you don't entertain that. Now, this one. If you continue texting those things, I'll block you from this. Yes, thanks for that, Miriam. That is, I don't entertain that. Now, it doesn't mean that these seizures are fake. It means that the seizures are what? You cannot categorize them. There are some seizures you cannot categorize as focal seizures or generalized. Focal are the ones that are starting from a particular sign, but generalized are coming from both sides of the brain. So seizures of unknown evolution, even if you do the MRI, the tests and everything, you will not know where the seizures are coming from. You can't know where the seizures are coming from, you will not know. So that's why we are saying they are called seizures of unknown evolution. Seizures of unknown evolution. I saw a neurologist and nothing appeared on my brain scan. Now, that is what we are saying. If you saw, there is something that people don't do after they do an MRI. And I would really request you, Superfarm, to go and do an EEG. An EEG will check the electric induction from the brain. That is the main thing, because seizures are brought by imbalance of electric function of the brain system, not a physical compromisation. The electric system, you can have a physical brain that is okay, everything is fine, but the balance of electricity is the transmission of electric impulse is not okay. You will have seizures. So Superfarm King, I request you to go and do an EEG, electroencephalograph, EEG. Go and do it and check if the electric system inside is okay. You may be taking drugs and you are taking drugs and you're not supposed to. So I was saying that this one, it means that you cannot categorize the seizures as focal or generalized. That's why they are called seizures of unknown evolution. Why is it called unknown evolution? Why is it called seizures of unknown evolution? How seizures begin? What is it called unknown evolution? How seizures begin and how it spreads or changes during the event. This is very important when it comes to seizures. Some people get seizures, and when they are after seizures, you cannot even categorize the seizure. You cannot. So that's why we call it unknown. Sometimes nobody saw the beginning. This person just started the seizure. The person was asleep and the seizure began. The EEG did not capture it. When you have after a seizure, when you do an EEG, it can capture it. You can see this person had seizures and it started from a particular, maybe the right lobe or the left lobe on a particular side, or the seizure activity was unclear. These are the things that we look at, and that's why you see some people going to hospitals and they are done several tests are done, and then after the several tests are done, you ask the doctor, now what is the problem with me? The doctor will tell you, we are not sure, we are consulting the neurologist. And the neurologist there who is there will say that I'm not finding something substantial, because most of the seizures, by the time you come to a hospital, tests that like EEG and MRI, they are done after time has passed, so you cannot get the real image or when that thing is happening, because you are brought to a hospital conversing. You have to go to an outpatient service. You have to be booked in for admission unless it's an emergency, and seizures of time they have to manage you to be stable. So by the time you are getting to an MRI machine or an EEG machine, what has happened? Your brain has settled. So most of the results that we get are not closely monitored. Some better results come when just immediately after the seizure, if you are in the MRI machine or the EEG center, you get the real results. But because of financial input and delays in the system of hospitals, because of manpower and several things, you've done when the brain has settled. So what comes out is not the real thing. Those are the mishaps when it comes to EEG and MRIs. EEG and MRIs. Please tell us where you're watching from, if you are here watching. Tell us. Witness only sees convulsion. Sometimes you'll see a witness, when you're looking at a person like this, and that person is looking at you, and it starts convulse. You will never know where the seizure started from, the right side or the left side. You just see the convulsion or stiffening. So if you are new, this is Benjamin the Wise Guy. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the subscription, give me a like. Let's get to know and come to the chat and interact with the people that are here. Come to the chat and interact with the people that are here. Let's get to make friends here. Now, some people always see violent jerks, stiffening, falls, falls, but you never know what is happening inside the brain. You never know where the convulsion started from. The seizure may have started focal, then spread, or started generalized immediately. And it is generalized, the whole brain is having multiple electric transmission that are not okay if it is general. Poor EEG information. Sometimes some people that are doing the EEG, these are mishaps that they do. You do an EEG and you just like I've said, you have a seizure. Going to the hospital takes 1 hour. You get there when you are okay, you are admitted. Then you have to see a doctor. When admission comes, if that is around 12 hours is done. Then the doctor says, let's do an MRI, let's do an EEG. Now, the results that come out, what are the results that come out? Poor EEG. Not the immediate EEG. Unless you are having immediate, when you get to a hospital, a good hospital, straight to an EEG, MRI, but they are expensive tests. So for you to get there and you've done those, you need to have good financial input, faster. And you've seen some hospitals even, they have different sectors. There is what we call a private wing and general. So if you have good money in your pocket, you go to private wing, getting exclusive services. But you are the general ones, you live by the mercy of the government. From God. The world is unfair, yeah. But you have nothing to do because that is the balance of life. So you have nothing to do. You live by the mercies of God, So poor EEG information or recording is incomplete or miss deep brain activity. Some machines that you go, they are so old that they cannot even get the deep brain activity. It's not good. If you are having a hospital and these are important tests, if the machines are outdated, please give us good machines. Mostly when it's the government hospital, give good machines. Now, first time seizures. At the beginning of epilepsy evolution, there may not yet be enough evidence to classify the seizure type. Someone is the first time. This person has never got any seizure in their lifetime. So you just get diagnosed with a seizure and you are told you are epileptic. So you will never know. Later, more seizures or tests may reveal true type. So the first seizure comes, it goes, a non-evolution. But if you have several that comes again afterwards, that's where you do some tests and we consider some diagnosis. There are some diagnoses that come out. The seizures cause movements, but onset is unclear. You see, it causes you to have moonset. The only thing that differentiates seizures of unknown origin from other seizures is onset is unclear, because any seizure should have an onset. For focal seizures, we usually know maybe side of the brain because of fibrosis, or the other side of the brain because of. But generalized seizure, we know the whole brain has a problem and is emitting wrong electrical transmission. So you have generalized seizures. You see, what happens in the brain is very important. What happens in the brain is very important. But before we go to what happens in the brain, unknown-onset tonic-clonic seizures. One of the most common unknown evolution seizure. The person stiffens, then jerks rhythmically, but nobody knows how it started. Unknown onset of tonic-clonic seizures, because tonic-clonic seizures are the majority that people know. They are the majority that people know. Many people know tonic-clonic seizures, but the absent seizures, no one. Atonic seizures, that one just falls, or you wake up and you cannot walk, and then you sit in the bed for like 3-7 minutes before you start walking. People don't know that that is a seizure. They usually think it's a normal. Some people say when I wake up I don't have strength. I don't feel I have strength from the bed. I have to sit on the bed like 10 minutes, and at times I become unconscious before I start walking. You know, and indeed you don't know that it's a seizure. You see, you've heard people saying that at times when I wake up, I pass out again, and then I can now come again and walk. These are seizures. Now, atonic seizures. Some people say that I've just hold something at times and it falls down, and then I cannot have the power of picking that thing up again until I have like 3 minutes or 5 minutes so that I regain strength. That is atonic seizure, and nobody knows. Eh? Some people say that that person is weird. You've heard some people saying that person is so weird. And when you ask why you're saying that person is so weird, you start having answers like, that guy. Sometimes you can just be sitting with that guy and it's looking like you like this, and can stare for like within 3 minutes. You talk to that guy, is not responding, just staring at you. The period of staring is a seizure. So people don't know. They call these people, that person that is staring at this person for some time is having an absent fever, seizure, which is typical or atypical. So people will start calling this person a weird person. So it's good to have awareness of these things, It's good to have awareness of these things, because if you don't have awareness, you'll be one of those that will be calling these people weird people. And it's a seizure that is going on. Or sometimes you just get stuck and then you start going. Absent seizures. And you start drooling. Those are absent seizures. You cannot see this person having tonic or clonic jerking. Never. Or stiffening. No. You cannot. Now those are things that we look at, we check, and then we redefine. We say, yes, this is tonic-clonic seizures. But for absent seizures, for this one, seizures of unknown evolution. Seizures of unknown evolution is very different. It's very different. You'll never know where it started from. You will not know where it started from, and you'll not know how it is spreading. But for the other seizures, when you take these people to an EEG, you can know that it starts from this side and spreads to the whole brain, down to the backbone, through an EEG. So my guys, what happens to the brain? What happens in the brain when a person is having a seizure? During any seizure, neurons fire abnormally and excessively. Before I go to that, I remembered something. I am those people that have secured, let me use procured the membership. Good for you, because as I said, there are some contents that are coming that will be members only. In this way, we are going to a theater. We are showing people this is what happens, this is what we do, and the theaters are not our hospital, so we have to set the date, have a crew, and then we have those exclusive patients that me personally have taken through some contradicting or crucial moments up to the stage that they are stable. Those are programs that will be on members only. And I'll explain why when it comes. So I've seen some people have bought membership only, membership on the channel. I will tell people what will be happening, because there are some contents will be only members, and they are exclusive. And medical terms, medical issues sometimes are confidential. So when you put some things in members only, there are some things that I will be considering that are coming, and I will tell the people. So what happens in the brain? Let's continue. What happens in the brain? During the seizure, neurons fire abnormally and excessively. They fire abnormally and excessively. Electric activity becomes uncontrolled. You fire from this, fire from this. So we said gamma and glutamate. Glutamate fires, gamma reduces. Glutamate fires, gamma comes in. Because the electrical system, when the neurotransmitters are being produced, when the glutamate is produced to jack up the muscles and to make you be active, glutamate comes and reduces it. You know, greetings, Dr. Ben and classmates. welcome, Maji. Thanks for you to be here. So the firing and fighting over is what makes people convulse. If in unknown evolution, this one is firing and bringing down, firing and bringing down. Then you start doing. The electricity system is not coordinating, and that is there are two neurotransmitters. One is called glutamate, the other one is called GABA. Sorry, not GABA. Those are the ones which makes you have these electrical convulsions. So in unknown evolution seizures, doctors simply cannot yet determine the original brain network involved. Someone is having a convulsion and glutamate and GABA are okay. Yeah? The abnormal activity may start in one lobe and spread all over faster, or involve widespread networks immediately in your body. So, considering these events, you cannot say that it started from here, or you cannot categorize this. You cannot categorize this. Guys, if you have any question that you need to ask, feel free to ask the question. Feel free to ask the question as we continue. The symptoms that may occur here are: symptoms depend on it's actually hidden type. So, in any seizure, there are some seizures that we talked about that you cannot lose consciousness, like absent seizures, the typical one. The typical you don't lose consciousness. Atonic seizures, you don't lose consciousness. It can happen in your hand. You see your hand losing power, and you can do nothing about it. You cannot raise even this hand up. Or your eyes, you cannot open your eyes because your eye muscles cannot, the trigeminal nerve that helps, the trochlear nerve that helps, cannot raise the eye up. You see these things, they are so complicated at times because seizures are of many people are undergoing epileptic conditions without knowing. And after going round and round of treatments, when it comes that a doctor says you have epilepsy and this is the type of seizures that you usually get, you become mad at that doctor. You tell that doctor, no, that is not me. I've never had any epileptic condition. I'm always having a hand that is atonic. Atonic means it doesn't have strength for a moment, but after some time it comes. These are things that happen, my friend. These are things that happen, and people that are watching everywhere in this world, they can attest. Some people that are watching here can attest. Symptoms depend on hidden seizure type. Loss of consciousness, staring. Loss of consciousness happens mostly in tonic-clonic seizures. Staring always happens in absent seizures. Confusion, both. Body stiffening, tonic seizures. Rhythm jerking, clonic seizures. Lip smacking. That one is clonic seizures. People with clonic seizures, you see, usually smells of sensation. That one is in both. It is before you feel that before you start feeling there is a seizure, because it affects the brain. The frontal part of the brain, and that one is where the olfactory nerves comes from. It affects the sensation of your smell. So you start smelling things that are not real because your brain function has gone. And then sudden collapse, yes, muscle twitching, memory gaps. Memory gaps means you have gaps of memory sometimes that you cannot remember what happened. See, these are seizures of unknown evolution. They just come. And doctors always uses some tools when it comes to, they usually use some tools when it comes to diagnosing. First, I said it's history. How did it start? How is it going on? And what do you see when this person, does this person remember what happened, or what does he not remember? Memory gaps. Eye position, movement, duration. Which duration of the seizure? Is it 3 minutes? Is it 4 minutes? 6 minutes? Recovery phase. Phone, video can help a lot. So when you have a phone around you and this person has been having seizures, record and go and show them, because some things when a doctor looks at it is to category to, although sometimes when it comes to phones, before you think of recording and you are helping someone, it has taken some time. Now, EEG, measure electrical activity in the brain. These are types. This was used in general. Every type of seizure, EEG, focal discharge. It helps to know where the epileptic condition has started from. Focal discharge. Generalized spiky wave patterns. Chua, 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 chua. On that string, you'll know that this one is a generalized. It is everywhere in the brain. But one that is not spiky generalized, it comes very sharp and very straight. So this one is coming from a specific part of the brain. Or sometimes normal findings. Yeah. You can do an EEG and you will find normal findings. This is where you start categorizing it as seizures of unknown evolution. Brain imaging, usually CT scan, MRI. CT scan and MRI can show if the brain has a problem, maybe a fibrous place where electrical system is rebounding, and then you have seizures. You see, hope someone is learning. Hope someone is learning, and we are learning, both of us. When you are looking at a person who is having an epileptic situation, you should look at the tumors in the CT scan, the MRI. You look at something is growing in the brain. If something is growing in the brain, strokes, scars in the brain, malformations and infections. Are there any infections in this person? Those are things that we should look at. Some blood tests, low sugars, infections, electrolyte imbalance, and toxins. Electrolyte imbalance can cause you to have some convulsions, because now calcium in your body is not okay. Urea is not okay. Sodium is not okay. Potassium is not okay. There is no that balance. So you start having fluid retention on your muscles, puffy face and legs, and then convulsions come. Toxins can make you have infections. You see, low sugar. If you're having a question, my friends, please ask the question. Let's not just keep silent. Let's get to interact each other. Let's get the interaction going. And we'll feel good. Now, can unknown evolution later become classified? That is a question that I've been asked sometimes. Yes, it can. Because if you have several episodes and it is unknown, later, if you do the EEG, you can know where the seizure is coming from. You can know where the seizure is coming from. So you can classify it. You see, treatment, we don't like talking about treatment a lot, and that is about EEG and seizures of unknown conditions or epileptic conditions. So if you have a question, please ask before I go to the next session. We will start another session tomorrow. So anyone who has a question, please tell me. Exactly. Who is that? Yes, Kaskin. Yes, Kaskin. Yes, welcome to the platform. Please like the video. Yes, second skin. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get to understand. We have done a lot of topics. Look at this. I want to go through these pictures that we were learning with. These pictures that we were learning with. So if you are here and you have a question, it's time you ask your question. Because I think this topic of epilepsy is my friends, having a children. Look at what my Jamaican uncle, look at what your friend brought to my desk today. You're just opening some things and you find this one. I love you, that. That's nice. It makes you smile at times. Nice. Now, any question anyone has, please. Any question? I want to go through these pictures that we were learning with. We have learned a lot of things, including seizures, everything. Now it's time for anyone to ask any question, and I'm waiting someone to. I want to go through these pictures. Picture talk. These are pictures and classifications that we have been going through. The neurons of the head, we talked about many things. Soft palate, the uterus. Now, how a position a person should sleep on at night, the constipation, hemorrhoids. You remember we talked about hemorrhoids, DNA. We have talked about so many things that have been growing and growing. So let's start with this. These are pictures that have been growing here. Start with this. This is a nerve cell, and this one is what transmits impulses. This is what transmits impulses in your body, nerve cell. Look how it is. So these ones are called myelin sheaths. And at the end here, we have where neurotransmitters come from. The serotonin. When you feel pain, the neurotransmitters are the ones which are passing the impulses from here. These are nerves. So nerves have cells. The nerve itself have cells. The endings are these, the axon here. So it transmits like this, and then it releases the transmissions. Remember when we were starting epileptic condition, this is what we drew. And you see, now this part here is this part. So these ones are called neurotransmitters. These ones are called neurotransmitters. They can transmit any neurotransmitter like serotonin, acetylcholine, norepinephrine, They are being released according to what is happening in your brain. They are being released here. Now, let's go to another one. This is a cell. This is a cell. And you remember what we were doing when I was doing this? I was discussing HIV infection. HIV infection. I was discussing HIV infection here. And how did we discuss HIV infection? For an HIV virus to come in the cell, it needs receptors on the cell. So the receptors are CCR5, CXCR1, and ZD4. So these ones are the ones which bind to the cell, and they take the cell in the virus to the cell before they come to the nucleus to form other viruses. Viruses cannot form by themselves. A virus cannot form another virus by itself. A virus needs your body cell to create another virus by copying your DNA, and that's why this is a strand of a DNA. Glutamate, thiamine, the one that I was drawing here. Uracil is, there are two types of nucleic acid. DNA and is a nucleic acid. So there are two types. They are called blessings to you, Maji. I'm getting something to eat from after my walk. Okay, there are two types. One is called DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA, ribonucleic acid. So these two do different things. Genetic material is carried by DNA. You see? So there is RNA strand for ribonucleic acid. The molecule involved with storing, transmitting, and using genetic material in living cells. So ribonucleic acid is the one which transmits, but it does not store. It's a messenger. You see, it's a messenger. So there are so many. This picture speaks of so many things. This picture speaks of so many things, because your DNA strands look like this. But if you see somewhere I've written uracil, it uses uracil instead of thiamine. DNA uses thiamine, guanine, you see, adenine, and cytosine. Those are proteins that DNA use. But for RNA, doctor, you know, when you don't see me in I'm checking my location of work. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. So for RNA, ribonucleic acid, which transmits information in your body, it uses uracil instead of thiamine. And then it has, these are the proteins, because uracil is readily, it can be removed and you replace something. So you have cytosine, adenine, guanine, and then uracil. That is for RNA. Those are the proteins, and they are stranded like this in your cells. So that is what defines you. There is no day that RNA can be in your DNA. The RNA can be in your DNA. See, I'm doing pig speak. It is called picture speak. Now, this picture, you remember when I drew this picture? This picture, anyone who can remember about this picture? This picture, I drew it when we were discussing hemorrhoids, dilated veins that come down there. And these red things I drew are the dilated veins, hemorrhoids. And we categorize them about hemorrhoids. You remember? The ones that come out, the ones when you go, you can push it. One, they are above. They can't come out. You cannot sense, but you only feel pain. Second, the other ones that come out and you bleed. The other one, when you go, it can when you go to poop, it can come out, but you can bring it up. 3. The fourth one, when you are going to the loo, it comes out, but you cannot return until you go to the hospital. The staging of hemorrhoids. Now, this picture was speaking about how hemorrhoids come. Pressure points. The red, these are the veins. And here is the rectum. And here is the anal region where the hemorrhoids come in. Itchiness, feeling pain, and so forth. You see. Now, let's talk about this. This one, we talked about the uterus. We talked about the uterus. What is a uterus? We were talking about follicles and ovaries. Follicles and ovaries. How we regulation of menstrual cycle. Hey, hi Margaret. Hope you're here. Thanks for being and tuning in. Thanks for being here and tuning in. Now, we were talking about how menses are regulated. And remember, we talked about something that is called fertility and infertility and delayed fertility. And these ones came when we were talking about PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndromes. Yeah? You know, a woman, when it starts like this, the brain has something called gonadotropin releasing hormone. What are the gonadotropins? They are luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone. So when the brain releases gonadotropin hormone, the gonadotropin hormone are follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So the work of follicle stimulating hormone, it comes and stimulates these follicles to produce estrogen. And then it makes the ovary to ripe. And then there is luteinizing hormone, which is responsible for producing progesterone. Progesterone is something that helps, something that is called corpus luteum. Corpus luteum, its work is to protect pregnancy. So when follicle stimulating hormone released from the brain stimulates the release of follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, it means it is preparing a woman to conceive, to have a baby. So it comes and stimulates, it makes the follicles to do what? To be stimulated to produce estrogen, and the egg, the ovary, to produce more eggs. And then luteinizing hormone to produce corpus luteum, so that these walls of the uterus can be thick and produce more progesterone to make them. So when that a woman has conceived, a woman has and conceived, the fusion happens here, and then it comes, it is implanted here. The corpus luteum will continue to do what? To generate, to produce more progesterone, so that this woman can hold the baby. But if the conception does not happen after 5, 7, 10 days, what happens? The corpus luteum degenerates, progesterone is not produced, estrogen goes up, and the wall of a woman, the uterus, starts coming out. That is what is called menstrual period. Menstrual period. And so I talked about follicle stimulating hormone when we were talking about this is called polycystic ovarian syndrome. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. In this way, when the cysts, you know, cyst is a pouch with thick fluid, are here in the ovary, it makes the follicles to have high estrogen. High estrogen makes it to wither, because now it is not sensing anything like progesterone that is there. And you know progesterone health. Okay, Smiler, no progress, no worries. You know, those are things that makes some women to be sporting every time. High estrogen, this wall becomes thin, and the thinning of the wall means a woman will be menstruating all the time. If it is the opposite, corpus luteum is there producing progesterone, it means this wall will be thick, and it means what? There is no menstrual and spotting every day. And that's why when women are given family plannings like the hormonal methods like Depo for how many months? 3 months. This woman will continue without periods at times because it is sensing the corpus. It's like you have activated the corpus luteum for life. Now, let's continue. That was a picture explaining that. Let's go at this. I remember this one. I was explaining something. This one. I was explaining something about positions to lie when you have eaten. On the left side, if you lie like this, you will not have gag reflex. You will not have gag reflex. So you will not feel like acid burning you every time. But if you lie like this, you will have acidity. You will have acidity because the stomach will be bringing back acidity. This question I remember was asked by Jamaican uncle, and I explained. Today is pigs. We were talking about sinusitis, and running nose, the inflammation of nasal pharynges. Yeah, that's why we drew this picture. Sinusitis. So this layer is a cartilage with a soft palate. Soft palate, if it is infected, the histamine and mast cell produces running. They produce histamine. Mast cells produce histamine, and then you start having running nose, and then inflammation happens. It makes the airway thin. By making the airway thin, what happens? You start feeling like you can blow your nose. That's why blowing your nose is not a good idea. You will start bleeding or you will have headaches. It is not that there are mucus that are hold more mucus inside. No. It means when you feel like you are stuffy, it means that this area is having an inflammation. And having the inflammation means stuffy nose. I remember that picture so well. Let's continue. We're still on our nerves. Transmission of this one. I was explaining transmission of electric and what? Electricity in your head. The transmission of electric in your head. These ones are nerve endings. Where is that picture? Let's see that picture. Look at this. These nerve endings are the ones that I've drawn here. These nerve endings are the ones that I've drawn here. So these ones are transmission neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, serotonin, norepinephrine, all those are nerve transmitters. We were still talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome. You see how they are. They make the follicles to wither. They make the follicles to wither. Now let's continue at this one. This one we were discussing something about mental health. How to be. This one is not a picture, so I will not put it here. So here there are several pictures that we did, and for a purpose I'll continue with these ones the other time, the time that is coming. And it's good when people come and hold hands and we talk about it, it's 20 minutes to go, and we hold hands and we talk about these things. It is more than 1 hour right now, and I can see more people coming and going, coming and going. So everyone in the house that is here and watching and supporting this every time, I thank everyone for supporting and what's happening? I thank everyone who is supporting and everyone who has been here after a very long time, topics, and we have done epilepsy. So let's meet at what time? Let's meet at 9 when I'm answering some questions. Or there are some things I can clarify. Let me check this one. Let me check this one. Yeah, some things for clarification. That's just a minute, my guys. Just a minute. Just a minute. If you are there watching, we were talking about epilepsy and what's this? And we have clarified, we have gone through the pictures. I think the topic, unless someone has a question concerning epileptic condition, I think we have done epilepsy in a very good way. And every person right now knows about epilepsy, types of epilepsy, and mostly what to do when a person has an epileptic situation. Maybe a person knows what to do when a person has epileptic condition, So you that is there watching and feeling, it's just time for, I'm leaving it open. If anyone comes in with any question, sometimes the remaining minutes, if anyone comes in with any question, I can answer the question as a person comes in. Sometimes it's good to give some people chances, Some people come late, and when you come late, you're given a chance to ask any question. So if you are here, let me write this. Let me put this up. If you are here and you want to ask any question, here and you want to ask any question, you can ask any question if you are here. Let me put duration up. From the topics. That one. Let me put that tag there. Yes. So if you have any question today, I was finishing on epilepsy. That's why the topic has been so short. So if you have any question from the topics, you can ask. The remaining time that is remaining, if you have any question from the topics, you can ask. I'm feeling I have stuffy nose, so I have to take some meds to relieve my stuffy nose. I'm feeling my nose is stuffy. So I'll be leaving this like that, so that if you have any question and you're coming in, you can ask any question that you have. So anyone with any question, that one is it. You are open to ask any question. You are open to ask any question that is coming as I'm going through the questions that are on my as I'm going through the topics that are on my the topics are here. Maybe there are so many questions here. Yeah. Anyone with good questions or discussion or addition or anything that is bothering, you can ask question or anything that is bothering, you can ask. So ask a question. Let me see this one. Oh, it has already been ejected. So questions guys, any medical questions? Today I'm just here for questions. Anything that someone will ask, I mean. Yes, Uncle, you're still here. I can see. I'm just leaving. We are finished on epileptic condition, but we are finished on epilepsy. So I'm leaving it blank. I'm getting. Oh, food. No worries. Today we had no many things. I'm preparing questions that will be there at night, the ones that are coming in from my email address. But many questions we have done them. Many questions we have really done them. Oh, new friend here, Liz is here, a new friend. Let me check. Okay, Liz there at the chamber. Okay, Liz, I can see Liz here. So if anyone has any question, today I'm leaving it open. It's open for everyone who can ask a question, and if you have something you can ask the doctor. You can ask the doctor anything. Ask the doctor anything. It's good to leave a space for some people to ask any question. Let me check. Xavier man, he texted me. Okay, I answered that. I answered that one. I'm answering some questions. You know, sometimes it's good when you are asked anything, you reply. So that is it, my friends. Yes, that is it. We have done that. Let me get this one. As I'm answering questions here, you also can ask any question. The people that are coming in can ask any question they have. Any question you have, I will leave it like that for people to ask a question that they have. I'm answering some confidential questions. Yes. From the topics we have had, my friends, any question anyone has, you can bring it up, and it can be a discussion topic. So we have had seizures of unknown evolution. That is what we have covered today. Seizures of unknown evolution. So if seizures is ending today, we'll have some more topics that are coming from tomorrow, but today we finished seizures, and that's why I'm putting it open for anyone who is watching to ask any medical question or anything that you would love to know about the channel, about everything, anything that anyone would love to know about the channel, about medical issues, anything that you would love to know, please put it up. Let's discuss, let's talk about it, let's discuss issues concerning medical. Even if it is mental health, we can help each other to understand some topics. Helping each other understanding some topics is very important. So if you are watching and some people that are coming in are new in the channel, the best thing you do is you do what? You subscribe to the channel, and also you like the channel, so that you can have more of impressions. And if you are a person who is a content creator, please put on your link with all. Okay. Let's continue, my guys. Let's continue, my guys. Let's continue. No questions today. No one is coming in and asking a question, and time is rolling. Welcome for those that are coming. It's question time. So it's question time. If you have any question, I'm here to watch and ask, and be asked any questions. To watch and be asked any question that you may have. Any question that one may have.
I can't believe even the higher purchase price.
Yes. Welcome. Those who are watching, it's question time. Just as the tag is saying, it is question time. So you guys, if you have any question that you have, and Yes. That is it. Yeah, that is it. Let's continue with the session. It's a session time. So if you have any question, you ask. If you have any question, ask any question. But there is a tag there that I've put on there. You can go through it and see what you can say about it. As I'm answering some other people here. at the chat. Is it? Okay, time is about to come. Time is about now. So if you are watching and you have any question, today I'm not talking a lot because the topic has ended, and I can see some people just jacking in and jacking out. So if you are coming now and you are here watching, any question that you would like to ask, you can really ask that question on and let's get to connect. It's a connection time, and that's why I'm just leaving the live to go on. Today I'm not talking so much. I want people to check in and ask some questions. Check in and ask some questions. If you are here, you have been running something that is called epilepsy, and we have talked about several seizures. So you, as someone that you've been coming, watching, and relating, you understand more about the topics and even what you think. If you have not learned, you can go to the channel and go through the videos and evaluate and tell me what you think. So there is a poll there that's running. If you can answer it something also. So welcome to this channel. If you are new, you know what to do. Subscribe and like the video if you are new, and if you are watching, try to poll. There is a poll there, and there is something that I've asked there. Do you think epilepsy can be treated? According to everything that we have talked about, what do you think? According to everything that we have talked about, what do you think about epilepsy? Epilepsy is a condition that so many people are having, even including the ones that are in the chat, and one of them has said, you have confessed that he has epilepsy, and you've seen what has come out of it. So my friends and everyone, if you are here watching and listening, if you are a new person, subscription is important to make us grow, and if you subscribe, it's also important you do what? It's also important you watch some videos, because they are helpful videos. So welcome everyone to the chat. I'm just running a poll there. The people don't want to Let's continue, boys. Let's continue. Let's continue. See. Let's continue, my friends. If you are coming in today, we don't have much to say. I'm just letting every person that is coming in. If you have any question, you can ask. An open chat session of questions. An open session of questions here. An open session of questions here. As I answer some question, skin. Onik, today you are here. How is it going, Onik? Skin. At skin. Which country are you coming from? At skin. Onik, welcome to the chat. Where have you been, Onik? Where have you been? Hope you are okay. Hope you are doing okay. It's been a while. Ice skin. Which country are you coming from? Which country are you coming from? Which country are you coming from? Onik is here, my friends. Onik is here. Onik, today I'm waiting for questions from you guys. And the poll. I'm fine, Onik. I'm fine. You've gone for so long. What is happening? What is happening, Onik? You've gone for so long. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well, Onik, where you are. Hope you are doing good where you are. Yes, Onik. Okay. Okay, I can see someone has said yes, 100%. Someone has said yes, epilepsy can be treated. Epilepsy can be treated. Yes, I'm in everyone's channel. Oh, nice. No problem, Onik, no problem. I know you support many people. You support so many people, and it's okay. When you are supporting several people, it's very fine. Very fine. It's okay when you're supporting several people. And hey, family, J Hank, how is you, J Hank? I can see you here. We are running a poll there saying, do you think epilepsy can be treated? J Hank 47. Doc, how are you? I'm fine, J Hank. I'm very fine. How is Thika? J Hank, you told me you are in Thika. Which side? Makongeni or town? Where do you do your job of computers and so? Which side, in town or Makongeni? Today we have done epilepsy of unknown, seizures of unknown evolution, and we have ended the topic on seizures and epilepsy, unless any person has a question, and that's why I've put that poll there. I've put that poll there for people. So if you are watching and you are here and you have any question, you can ask. There is something that is called dystonia. Dystonia, we will talk about dystonia. It is something that is really disturbing people. Dystonia. Yeah, something that is, thanks, J Hank. J Hank, you told me you work in Thika Town or Makongeni. Which side are you at? Thika Town or Makongeni? Tell me which side you are at. And yes, don't forget to subscribe, beautiful Miriam Mumba's channel. Okay, always Onik is supporting everyone. Very nice man. So if Makongeni, okay, nice. So if you are here and you are having a question, Makongeni containers. Containers. I just know Makongeni. I've never known of containers. Maybe one day I'll know about containers. So let's talk about what is called epilepsy. What do you think about it? Epilepsy. We have ended the topic, but we'll still have the topics because some people have questions about specific things, and medical issues never end. A certain topic never ends. You always get that question every time. Every time you get the question. So if you are watching today, I don't have so many things today to talk about. I really don't have so many things to talk about. What I just ask is, do you think epilepsy can be treated? And where you are, how have you found? Have you seen someone with epilepsy or seizures? Have you ever encountered someone with seizures? Encountering these things is another thing. Encountering this thing is another thing. So welcome to the platform, my guys. I'm not cutting the live today. Today I'm waiting for questions. Today is my day to answer questions. So after I've just spoken. It's a day that I want to relax and answer questions directly. If a person comes in and this person has a question, texts, and then I answer. Makongeni near police station. Okay. One day I will come in Makongeni when I have time. Now you are my first friend from Makongeni. Maybe one day when I'm around, I think I can call you and pass by and see how Makongeni have evolved. How Makongeni has evolved from town. You pass the junction of Bidco, you go straight to the junction that goes to the other side. I don't know is the name, that ghetto there. It's Benjamin. The sticker is covering your face. Oh, the sticker is covering my face. Let me remove it. How do you remove this sticker? How do you remove this sticker? How do you remove this sticker now? It's not minimizing. This sticker is not minimizing. Let me check how I can minimize it. Okay, let me remove it because okay, it's okay. Yes, let's continue. It's a day that we just have some questions for the people. Welcome. I will be very happy to see you, dog. Yes, I will come one day. Take it to the corner. I've removed it. It's creating a crisis. So that is it, my friends. We've talked about seizures, many topics today, and today we had a very short topic that is called seizures of unknown origin, and I ended it, and I'm just waiting for random questions. I'm waiting for random questions from everyone. J-Hug, what have you learned, and what can you tell us about any medical issue that you have or anything? It's Chua is here in Qatar. The sun is so hot in Qatar. We have talked about so many things. I know you have one thing that you've learned and you want to tell the people, or someone who is watching here. Some people like watching without talking. So today is that day. I'm waiting for your questions. Today is that day the doctor wants some questions from others. I like talking. It's time to at least have some questions. Some questions from you guys. Some questions from you guys. Questions. Anyone who feels can add something or talk to us about any medical thing or anything. Today the live is open. The live is open for everyone who would like to say something. I listen to some people. I see how things are going out, even me. Interact, my guys. Interact. Square is here. Jamaican Uncle, J Hank, all of you. Everyone that is here, please interact, my guys. Interact, my guys. Okay. Let's interact. Anyone who has a question can ask. It's an open session. I'll be ending in how many minutes ago? 19. Doc, my condition is managed through therapy. Oh, your condition is managed through therapy. J Hank, remind me your condition. I saw you had dystonia. What happened? Please, can you tell us if you are okay with it? Please tell us about it. Tell us about your condition, and maybe I can. Today is an open channel. I can advise more because today I don't have so many things to put on. Yes. Please, if you are okay, you can tell us about it. I noticed you are having some kind of dystonia. Yes, you can tell us about it, Jayhak, if it's okay. Minutes to go. 15 minutes to go. Today we are just having a random talk. A random talk. Random talk. So if you are coming in, check if you have liked the content and like the content. Like the content. Like the content, my friends. Like the content. Cerebral palsy born with it. Cerebral palsy. Yes, most of cerebral palsy therapy is the key. It depends with the classification, but most of cerebral palsy, some drugs help and therapy is the key. It's a group of disorders affecting movement and muscles and posture and balance and coordination, and also coordination. It happens because of damaged or abnormal development of the brain. So, is cerebral palsy born with? Yes, because it is neurodevelopmental. Neurodevelopmental means from the day of conception you have the cerebral palsy. So the damaged brain areas involve the motor cortex, one that helps in muscle movement, white matter, basal ganglia, and cerebrum. You see, so before birth, problems like reduced oxygen, infections, genetic abnormalities, and stroke in fetus abnormally have brain damages. And even during birth, you can have these problems during birth, and after birth injuries also can cause. And risk factors are prematurity, low birth weight, twins, triplets, babies with neonatal infections, babies needing intensive care, and complicated pregnancies. Main types of cerebral palsy. There are some main types of cerebral palsy. Spastic cerebral palsy, muscle becomes stiff and tight. Rigid muscles, difficult in walking, seizures like legs and tight joints. And there is dyskinetic cerebral palsy. Abnormal involuntary movement may include twisting, breathing, jerky movements, and facial grimace. The face can have some grimace. This is called dyskinetic cerebral palsy. And then we have something that we call ataxic cerebral palsy. Ataxic cerebral palsy, problems with balance and coordination. Walk unsteadily, have shaky hands, struggle with precise movement. Mixed, we have the other one. There are 4 types. We have mixed cerebral palsy, which is combined of different types. So the types of cerebral palsy that we have is spastic, dyskinetic, and ataxic, and mixed, which are several. Do cerebral palsy affect intelligence? Not always. People are always intelligent. Some neurodevelopmental conditions, most of them do not affect intelligence. They don't affect intelligence. Other conditions that may occur in these problems are like seizures, vision, hearing problems, swallowing difficulties, scoliosis, and joint contractions. So if you are a Jayhank, are you taking any medication? It's just physiotherapist. Any medications you are taking, Jayhank, to this? Yes. Today I'm very cool and calm. No many things, just questions and waiting for questions. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. It's flu. Flu is making me to go down. or not always, just therapy. Okay, I see that, no problem. Therapy is the key when you have cerebral palsy. It's the key. It really helps when it comes to managing. Oh, yeah. It really helps when it comes to managing. So 7 minutes to go. Yes, I have 7-9 minutes to go. So if anyone has any question, you can come and talk to us about. Let's discuss the question. Let's discuss the question that you have. Anyone, any question? Or any insight also, insights also help. Ayaska skin, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by what you are saying there? I hope you are well. Yes, I'm well today, Fiona. I'm here. Today I'm not talking so much. I'm just receiving questions. If you have any question, it's a day you bring it up. It's a day you bring it up. I respond. I respond to it. Okay. Ice skin. I don't understand your language. What should it have to continue like this? I'm waiting for questions from people. Yes, you're tapping with a language I don't understand. If you have a question, you can ask. Okay, welcome. If you have a question today is Betty, time is getting out and I've just given some time for questions. So if you are here and you're coming in and you have any question, it's time you can ask. So welcome, my friends. Today is just a day just want to receive some questions, and any question that you feel you can ask, please come and ask. As we finish 4 minutes remaining. Here. Yes. So if you are coming in now and you have any question, you can shoot your question. You can ask your question. We have finished about the Caesars. It was a session of Caesars, and yes. And anyone who has a question, it's time you can ask any question. Be free to ask any question. Be free to ask any questions. Yes, I'm waiting for any questions before I finish. 2 minutes remaining. Okay. I'm reading some questions have been sent here, and I'm just smiling. Yes, it's time for any question that anyone has. Yes, Betty, I've talked for so long and I'm just asking for any question that anyone has. I don't have more words today. I'm about to finish the chat, so my guys, I think the time is off, and we have not had any more questions, only one. We'll meet at 9 to discuss more of the topic. So bye bye, see you.